There's no turning back. Oh no. I forgot to do something. Good morning and hi to hello. Chris McKenzie Tops, why are you awake so early, young lady? Why? Just tell me why. And don't lie and say it's for me. Chris, don't lie and say you're up early for me. That's a lie. That is a lie. You don't have to lie to me. Good morning, everybody. It's nice to see you all. Come on out of there, milk. Come on out of that funnel. Come on. There we go. There we go. Well, good morning and hi to hello. And happy Friday. What? You know it's cold outside? Oh no! Gosh darn it. I just spilled half the milk. Oh no. Well, guys, I am off to a rocky start. Off to a rocky start this morning, I should say. Oh, I'll never get this mixture right now. I should be more careful. I should just be more careful, Lester Eugene Morrow Jr. Watch what I'm doing. Stop watching the darn phone. Okay. Anywho, what I was saying is I hope you all are off to a wonderful Friday morning. And I was also saying that it's cold outside. I'm going to have to grab myself a hoodie or a sweater because it is chilly. Now, I love it. Don't get me wrong. All right, I think that's pretty good right there. Yeah, I walked out that door and like, oh God. But I've always said that if I could have it 50, maybe 60 degrees year round, I'd be completely okay with that. I don't need beach weather. I don't. If I want to go to the beach, then I'll just find a way to go to the beach for that kind of weather. Right? But if I could just have it 50s at night, 60s by day, you could wear shorts if you wanted to with the hoodie, which is what I'm about to do right now. Let me grab me something, a sweater. I'll be right back. Do you believe in love after love? I really don't think it's strong enough. No. Do you believe? Hey, do y'all want to see the signs of a very sick man? Is that the most ridiculous thing ever? Here on my, in the RV, alongside my bed, my remote control of the TV, my Coke, and my world's finest almonds. I will never lose the weight. If I go to the doctor in a couple of days, I know for a fact I've gained weight, y'all. I feel like I have anyway, and I'm going to be such a letdown to you all. It's going to be such a letdown. Y'all ready? Let's go see what's happening out here this morning. Morning, everybody. Oh, I hear my baby girl screaming at me. I'll feed y'all. Come here. Come here. Come on. Cat's gotta eat. Y'all been doing your jobs? But I've been working all night, keeping the RV free of mice and other rodents. And we deserve a good breakfast. Here you go. There's your breakfast. All right. Okay. And I keep their dry food filled up. Oh. Well, right here alongside the fence line, I see all three of the big cows who you've been asking about. You've all been asking about the neighbor's cows. So as a matter of fact, as of right now, along the fence line, yes, I see all three cows and the baby. So to answer your question, I see all three cows and that baby. That baby looks just like Caroline too. I mean, looks just like Caroline, which is hilarious. Oh boy, we're gonna get a treat this morning because along with Caroline, I see a lot of other friends over here. Good morning, babies. Here comes Daddy Wetter. Daddy Wetter's here. Caroline. It's like, oh boy, my daddy Lester's here. My daddy Wester has come to feed me. Yes, I have, sweetie. Oh boy. Hi, sweetie. Good morning. Come over here. Good morning, sweetie. You want some baba? Are you so hungry for some baba? All right, there we go. Good morning, little ones. Hey, do you guys want to take a side-by-side drive about this morning? We've not been on the side-by-side in a while. Let's feed Caroline first, get her off and running, and then we're going to jump on the side-by-side and ride around a little bit. We'll drive out back, have a peek at all of our calves. Hey, sweetie. Hi, sweet baby girl. Oh, this is one sweet girl that I love so much. I do love her. Yes, I do love her. Baby, Jesus, sweet baby Jesus. Do I ever love her? Don't we all love her? Yep, to be honest, we love her so much. Just can't help it, but we just love her. I gave her a kiss on her forehead, too. That's how much I love her. Oh, boy. Oh, she loves her daddy, too. Yes, she does. This morning, I'm going to Tractor Supply, and I have to buy her some more milk formula. And I'm going to also get me a little bag of sweet feed. They're not eating that creep feed, the calf starter. They're not eating it. But I think that I can get some sweet feed and maybe get them to start eating on some things here inside the barn where the other cows can't get to it. That's what we'll do, okay, baby? That's what we'll do. That's what we're gonna do. Maybe we'll go ahead and buy her little halter, her first halter too. Maybe time for a halter. The time for a halter, sweetie? The time for a halter, baby girl? Okay. So guys, need me a halter so I can start learning how to walk on a halter. I agree, it's time to teach her how to walk on a halter, y'all. She needs to learn to walk on a halter. There we go. Okay, it's all gone, sweetie. Your baba's all gone, sweetie. Baby, your baba's all gone. Sweetie, it's all gone. It's gone. Nope. Sweetie, Baba is all gone. Okay. Good morning. Ouch! God darn it, that hurts so bad. Now you stop it. That's where it starts getting pain. Guys, she came up behind me and she nailed me in the back of the leg, right above my kneecap. Ouch. Caroline, I don't feel like that game. That's not even funny when Remind me to start feeding her from... Ouch, Caroline. Okay, I'm on the side-by-side now. We're going to take the drive. You guys hold on. Move it, Caroline. We're driving. Caroline, we're leaving. Stop doing that. Stop. Okay, well, let's first of all drive out and have a peek at Libby and Captain Kirk, who are both over here on the little mound of dirt watching the black cat, the one we call Shadow. Good morning. Good morning, you two. Good morning. They're not talking to me. Those two are not talking to me this morning. Captain Kirk! Libby! Well, they're not talking. Caroline, stop. Please. Stop it. You've had enough Baba. Now go do cow stuff. Go do what cows do. Look at them over there. Go do what they're doing. Go stand on the dirt hill and look around and be a cow. Baby. Please. All right, let's make our way out here. Caroline. Hey, Joanne. Hey, Jolene. Hey, sweetie. Caroline, stop. Hey, King Georgie. Look at King Georgie, how handsome he is. Hello, King Georgie. Look at the baby. King Georgie, look at you. Are you cold? I'm a little bit cold. Hey, Marilyn. Well, hi there, baby Norma Jean. Baby Norma Jean. Let me get her a muffin, guys. Hold on. Hey, sweetie. You hungry for a muffin? All right, good girl. Well, there's King Georgie. And King Georgie's mom is right here behind the roll of hay. Okay, making our way. Caroline, move. Caroline. Over here at the feed buggy, guys, look, at the feed buggy, actually eating grain, is Duke of Dalscone. Look, he's actually eating grain with his mother. Hi, Danny. Well, I keep falling in love with her over and over and... Oh, don't run her off. Over and over again. Yes, I keep falling in love with you. Hey, Loretta. Ouch. Over and over and... Get off of me, you little blood-sucking parasite, you. You little blood-sucking parasite, you. Over and over again. Hey, Jolene, here. Because you get sweeter and sweeter as the days go by. Get off of me. You're hurting me. Guys, at this point, it's no longer cute. It's painful. Oh, look here. There's Emperor Ed. Ed, Hi, Eddie and Sir Scotty. Emperor Ed and Sir Scotty. And then we're about to see the baby calves from next door if y'all hold on a second. Get off of me. Go. Go away. Go away. Oh, what love between... Guys, there's two of them. There's two babies next door and they look just alike. There's two babies next door and they look just alike. Oh my God. There's two babies and they look just alike. Look at that. There's two babies next door and they look just darn alike. Caroline, stop it. Caroline, stop it. No, I'm going to start swatting your nose. No, no. This is where I start swatting the nose. This is where I swat the nose. No, 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 no. Gosh, you don't care what I say. There are two babies next door, and they look just darn alike. And they look just like Caroline. And I do believe one would be Juanita's, and one's going to be Mighty Soul. That's the daughter of Juanita. Poor granny. She ain't got no babies. So that's cute. Look at both of them. Now, my question is, please, God, tell me they're not bulls. Tell me they're not bulls. We do not need any bulls next door. That's one thing we never thought about. One thing we never thought about when we were letting our when we let Tex run over and visit. We never thought about what if they have bulls, because that guy, knowing that guy, he's not one to really move them. And then, of course, here we got, oh, my darling Clementine. Go play with Clementine and leave me alone. I know that you think that I'm being so mean to her, guys. I'm not trying to be. Hey, darling. Hey, Pearl. We're just looking at the babies. We just want to look at them. They look to be very healthy. And yes, one does belong to Mighty Soul, and the other one belongs to Juanita. Hey, Pearl friend. Hi, Pearl. There you go, right there. Hey, Ruby. Hey, Ruby Sue, come on. Ruby Sue, don't act weird. Eat the darn muffin. Ruby Sue, you just knocked it onto the ground. Ruby Sue just knocked that muffin onto the ground. Hey, did anyone see Dolly? Yes, Dolly's over there, and so is Loretta. All right, well, guys, that's that. All the cows are fine. And we're going to go ahead and get on out of here. Move. Caroline, I would not be behind me. We're backing up, Caroline. Caroline, we're backing up out of here. All right, we're going to go ahead and go forward then, since Caroline ain't moving none. Here's Santana and Charlene. Morning, ladies. Good morning. All right, Caroline stayed over there with Clementine. Caroline stayed with Clementine, guys. We're good. All right. Well, let's drive up and have a peek at the horses. So yesterday I made a mistake with something that I said. Yesterday I said that Emperor Ed was the uncle to Libby, but actually that was not true. King Georgie is the uncle to Libby, to Liberty Bell. Yes, King Georgie over here is the one who is the uncle because that's mom to Trinity. She also had King Georgie. Trinity had Libby. So you already know me. I get this talking too fast and don't know what I'm saying and words just flying out. All right, well, all the cows look great. We'll take care of their waters a little bit later. I'm not going to bore you all with that. But we're very blessed. All of our calves look wonderful. Here comes that sun. Let's see how good of a job Chris did in my feed room. Well, Chris. Oh. Okay, well, so let's just take the name Chris off of it. We don't want anyone picking on anybody. But there's just stuff all back behind there that could have been swept out of there. Trash on the floor that did not get picked up. That is an old fishing cork. Okay, well, you know what? It's okay. It's okay. I have to, Chris needs 10 hours of work a week. So, I don't mind finding jobs for him to do. He comes over and he'll help get the packages from the road over at the Longhorn Lester property. And then he'll weed eat. He's really good at doing the weed eating. Cleaning, he's not so good at cleaning. Let's just go ahead and say it the way it is. He's not so good at cleaning. But then again, he's a guy, and some guys are not that good at cleaning. So that's a total spot clean. That's just a total, just kind of like spot clean. He didn't sweep nothing out of there. He took that blower is what he did. He took that blower and he did like this. He blew everything like this, and he blew everything into a corner behind stuff. That's exactly what he did. Took that blower and just blew stuff into every corner. And then the only problem with that is there was some of that feed on the ground. And that means that over time, the feed will attract mice. And then you get mice, you get snakes. You guys know how that works. Well, good morning, sweet Rita. Who would like some delicious green hay? Well, okay then. That's all I need to hear, sweetie. That's all I want to hear. That you would like some green hay. Your wish is my command. Your wish, my command. Roman, I hope you're going to be sweet today because you were really mean to Timmy yesterday. That was very, very upsetting what he did. here, Gemma. Let's take some green hay over to the big birds, can we? I'm gonna bring this side by side so I can get enough flakes for just not only the birds, but also the bulls, because they're all kind of hanging out together. And if I spread it along that fence, they'll all be able to get some. So let me grab the side by side and we'll just put some in the back, drive along the fence and drop it off so they can all have a flake. It's not really that time of year yet to start feeding green hay to everybody, but the problem is we started that routine with our horses back at the other property because there was not enough grass, and so now they've kind of gotten they've kind of gotten used to it. And then it's hard when you get used to something to break those habits. And I guess, to be honest, we've been known to pamper them a little bit. We pamper them a little bit more than we need to. So you guys hold on. So, who's excited about Meet the Morrows? Who's excited about meeting the Morrows? Meet the Morrows. Meet a Morrow. Meet a Morrow. Who wants to meet a Morrow? I don't really guess you have to see what I'm doing here. No one cares that I'm grabbing hay. Does anyone really care that I'm grabbing hay? Did y'all just have to see this? Did y'all just have to see that right there? You gotta ride with me up front, sorry. I ain't letting y'all ride in the back. Oh, Roman was so mean to Gemma yesterday. I have green hay. I have delicious green hay. Who would like a bite? Who would like a bite of delicious green alfalfa? Tex, how about you? Mr. Tex? There's a flake right there. Come on down. Come on over, guys. I'm gonna walk one flake over into this corner here. Come on, babies. Over here. Let Tex have that one. You come get this one over here. Hi, sweetie. Hi, baby. Look at that good stuff. Oh, boy, everybody. Look at that. Yummy. Yummy, she says. Yummy. Yummy, 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 yummy. Hey, Carl. You want some green hay too, bud? Like, I might have me a bite of that green stuff. I might have me a bite. Debbie, don't walk right beside him like that. He's going to impale you accidentally. He's going to stick you accidentally if you do that. Here, walk over here, sweetie. Do you want to bite of green hay or not? Just walk on over there then. Here comes Waylon. We'll toss his over here. There you go, Waylon. Look out, Debbie. You're in a really bad spot right there. Debbie, you're in a really bad spot. Good girl. Go around. Hi, Waylon. Hey, Chucky Poo. You want some green hay? Let me get Chucky Poo a bite. Poor Chucky. Oh, no. They're going to all start moving around. They're going to do that thing that they do, guys. They're going to start doing their own version of musical chairs. All right, you guys follow me all the way over here. Come on. We're going to go all the way around to the other side. Carl, don't run off doing weird stuff. No need for doing that weird stuff, Carl. Come on. Follow me over here. Look. There we go. So the birds will all share one, okay? The birds can just share. I'm concerned Tina has something red on her back end. I can't see it. But I need her to turn around so I can see what that red thing is. I can't tell. Unless she's just molting and there's feathers missing from spots they should normally have them. So Tina's is more. Tina's is different than Debbie's. Tina's area is different than Debbie's. I guess she's okay, but look how more swollen her area is, and Debbie's is not. Debbie's is not like that. Tina's is not normally like that. Guys, you have to notice things about your babies the same way you would notice them about your children or about your partner. You have to sometimes help try to diagnose what might be wrong. And all I'm saying is, I've never noticed her lady parts being so swollen like that, and it makes me kind of worried that she's okay. I don't know why she wouldn't be. And then many of you guys are saying, I think that you're saying that maybe she's about to have an egg, and maybe there is an egg sitting there. Maybe she's about to lay an egg, and that's why it's kind of like protruding out. That could absolutely be the case. What I have not done is driven down through this pasture to see if there's any eggs being laid anywhere. But I love her. She's moving along fine, y'all. She's eating. We're not going to worry about her. You can't panic over things. She's not limping. She's just wandering around, eating, waiting for their feed buggy to be filled up, and we will fill that up here momentarily. So the birds are fine, and I've given all of the cows here and the bulls. We're going to go ahead and just call Chucky a bull, guys. It's not hurt his feelings none. He just doesn't know. And all right, so they're eating. Everyone's eating. Everyone's fine. Let's not worry about anything that we don't need to worry about. Well, who would like to come inside and have a cup of coffee? Is there anybody who would like to come inside and have themselves a cup of coffee? Friends, if you got to get your day started and you only wanted to come by and say hi to the babies and have a peek at everybody, well, that part is done. Now we're going to go ahead and drive over to the JL Motel and get a nice cup of coffee going. We fed the kitty cats. Oh, let me show you what I mowed yesterday. You ready? So I told you all about the dry. So let's just make the whole loop-de-loop. Let's just make the whole loop-de-loop, okay? Just bear with me. Guys, just bear with me. Just turn your eyes upon Jesus. Look full in his wonderful face. Okay, let me just show you an idea. Just hear me out. Hear me out. So, when we talk about meet the morrows, all right, just picture this for a moment. I've been playing with this idea for 2 days now. So, real simple. Real simple. Just so very simple. Y'all ready? If you don't like the idea, then you know what? You don't like the idea. I don't expect to see you here. I don't expect to see you if you don't like the idea. All right, so here's how we'll do this. This will be the entrance. This will not be the exit. So anybody who wants to come by and meet the morrows on that day in November, this is the view you'll pull up to. I say probably 8 o'clock we open the gate, all right? 8 o'clock we open the gate. And I think that one of us, maybe even me, I think it should be me. I think it should be me who stands here at the gate, just saying my hellos. I'll just stand myself right here at the gate. I'm not worried about the sun because it's November. And I can greet you right here at the JL Ranch. You'll pull right on in through here, and I'll be hanging out somewhere. I'll probably have my side-by-side, and I'll meet you right here just to make sure you're not a sicko. If you're a sicko, then we'll go ahead and just turn you on around, okay? No sickos allowed. No sickos. Only normal people that can be normal in society. All right. And at that point, after I shake your hand, give you a hug, you're not getting out of your car. I'll come up and visit you later. You go ahead and drive on up. You can get all your pictures. You can get your little videos. What you'll see as you pull up, some animals will be out and about. Now, don't forget, I don't know what time the time change is, but by 8 o'clock, it'll already be daylight. It'll probably be nice and cool, like it is this morning, somewhere in the 60s, 70s maybe. Nice and cool. Sweater weather, jeans. And you drive on up, and as you're driving up, you may see the horses out across here. You may see the gladiators. You may see the big birds over here. You may see the bulls. You never know what you're going to expect to see. You never know. Or it could be like it is this morning and everybody's hanging out up front. You never know. But nonetheless, you're still in your car. You're driving on up. Now, by the time we have this meet and greet, over here will be my building. So we'll have all of the folks who want to come by, like Mom and Dad, Sister Kim, Levi, Steph and Buddy, Uncle Dan, Tina and Rob, Ellie and Megan, Jake. Maybe Alyssa will bring the babies, maybe. And anyone else I'm forgetting about. Kim and Levi, whoever I'm forgetting about. Ben, we'll all be up here. We'll park our cars out of the way somewhere. Be real simple. You drive up. If there's no one behind you, you just kind of stop and you take a picture. You look out the window at all the big birds or the cows. You drive on up. I'll have the longhorns. Maybe, you know what maybe I'll do? Maybe I'll just, I don't know. We'll talk about that. But anyway, look. So, anywho's, you just keep on driving. You just keep on driving. You'll swing by and visit all the horses. They're all over here on the side over here. Now you have to remember that this is a driveway, so you just cannot stop here and get out of your car because there's other cars who might come in behind you. That would not be fair. We're going to keep the traffic flowing. I'll have my trailer moved out of the way. Anywho, at some point, we'll have places if you want to park. We'll have places for people to park. We can park on both sides. We got nice open green spaces to park. We can park on either side. You'll just pull straight in because when you leave, you'll be pulling straight out. Look at all the, we can put so many cars up in here. Just so many cars, okay? I think that you get the idea, right? Anywho's, when you get out of your vehicle, you're not going to walk inside the motor home. You're not going you're not going to go inside the JL motel. I'm going to have that all roped off, where that's only going to be for family members who have to go use the restroom or cool off or whatever, okay? But when you're ready to leave, after you've done your visit, after you've hung out for a bit, after you've come by and went inside the building to say hi to everybody, once you've pulled up your lawn chair and you found you a spot to sit and we can all fellowship here in the middle of the courtyard. You can see all the babies. When it's time to leave, I will not have my tractor sitting there. We'll make this here be the exit. I mowed it out yesterday. So when you leave, you'll go right there by my tractor. I'll have that trailer moved. I'll have that tractor moved. And you will leave and go right down this driveway here. Guys, I know it looks grassy, but there's a solid rock base. There's iron ore. And this will be the view you've probably never seen before. Yeah, you've probably never seen this view. This will be the way that you'll be leaving as you head out of here. There's a nice rock base to this driveway here. It's iron ore. It's not muddy. There's no holes. We don't use it because I've always thought I would use it for my RV if I needed to. But here's the way that you would leave. This is still my property. My property goes all the way to this fence line over here. That's where the neighbor's property starts. But not that neighbor. Look, you'll even drive by the little oasis. You will drive right past the oasis. Not much to look at right now, okay? But you never know. By then, we may have had a few rains. It may be full. I will let Mr. Curtis know. I'll say, Mr. Curtis, we're going to have people coming by to visit. They're going to come out this driveway over here. And there's nothing he can say because this is my driveway. This belongs to me. Now over here is a culvert. I'll have to put me a stake in the ground so you don't run off the wrong side of the culvert. So you make that little loopty right there. And at this point, you're about to head on out of here. I'll trim all this stuff back out of the way here. I'll trim all this out of the way, don't worry. I'll have my gates all open and unlocked. And you drive right on through here. How about that? I know you can't see it because of the sun. One way in, one way out. For you guys heading back towards Dallas, you'll be going that way. For those going towards Houston, you'll be going that way. Easy enough? Let me show y'all something really pretty. You know that property that I want to buy? Look at this guy's driveway. This is the driveway going to that property that I want to buy that the guy doesn't have the clear title to. It comes right here in front of Mr. Curtis's home. This is the pastor's place. His driveway comes right through here. Isn't this beautiful? Now, the guy wants to sell it, but he doesn't have a clear title. When Stephanie said you got to avoid stuff like that because you never know, it may be tied up in loans or other debts. Anyway, it needs some work over on this side here because obviously they don't maintain it. But his driveway goes straight down through there onto that property, which is the property right beside my place. Anyway, you never know, maybe someday. Let me get turned around here, guys, hold on. But this pond here belongs to Mr. Curtis, my neighbor, and he's the pastor of the local church. Oh no, I dropped that bucket out of the back of my side-by-side and my trash is all over the ground. Oh no, oh no. Please don't come outside, Mr. Curtis. Please don't come outside. Please, Mr. Curtis, don't come outside. Boy, he'll be calling me all kinds of names. He'll be calling me all kinds of names. Whoopsie. Just whoopsies. All right, you guys still on? Aren't you guys getting a full field trip today? It's a beautiful, beautiful little area here in front of his home. And this is the driveway that goes to that property, the one we just drove right past. Not that back neighbor with the horses and cows, not him. He comes in from the other side. Anyway, if we have to, look, All of this is more available parking space. All of this. Look at it. Just look at it. Look at all this space if we had to. Look at all of this space. Now, obviously, you don't want to get out and have to walk all the way up. But there are some people who would enjoy that. They're like, you know what? I don't want to drive up. We're going to go ahead and just park here and walk it. We're just going to park here and walk up and see the JL Ranch. All right, so someone says, well, wait, where do we go if we have to go pee? Okay, well, you know what? That's easy. That's real easy. I would suggest that before you actually get here, like before you pull in, if you need to run to the restroom, don't even pull in. Don't pull in. Just drive down a little bit further. Rest area, right there, rest area. And if you have to go to the restroom, please just come do it over here at the rest area. Look, y'all look. You can come over here, you can park your cars, you can get the kids out. You come over here and sit down for a minute, walk about a little bit if you need to. If you got dogs, yeah, you don't want to bring a bunch of dogs that's going to be fighting and stuff, but you can bring your dogs over to the rest area. They have the most beautiful and very well maintained and kept up rest areas here. Just a beautiful area. Just gorgeous. Good morning. How are you? I love your area here. I live next door. And they got your big old Texas map, and they got all the facilities. You can walk in and visit and get some visitor guides and all of those wonderful things. Let your kids play. You come take your break over here. It's all handicapped accessible. So see, I don't have to have all that ADA stuff, because if you need to use a restroom and you're in a wheelchair, you just come over here and do it. So I'm telling you right now, so for all of those folks who think, oh no, you got a beautiful space to go right here. Big, open, clean, just so pretty. If you're in an RV or you have a trailer or you're pulling something, you do it. Hey bud, morning. And so this is a truck stop, so you just park your RV over here, and you've got all the space that you need. Look at all this space. All this space. And so that way you're not trying to impose on our privacy and trying to come inside the RV and all that stuff. Y'all hold on. And then, if that restroom fills up and you're having to wait too long, there's another one over on this side. Just as nice, just as beautiful. That's why we are so very blessed here. They don't charge you admission to come to that truck stop. It's the state of Texas is paying for you to have a place to sit, a place to rest, a place to park your RV. Get a little shut-eye, use the restroom, clean up, freshen up. Isn't this gorgeous? Camera surveillance, same setup. They got all the things out here behind it. You can walk in and visit the whole visitor center. It is just so very nice. They always have attendants here who are working. They always have people who are doing the attendees, whatever they call them. Very well maintained, and you are this close to the JL Ranch. Uh-oh. We're gonna follow this big rig out. And like I said, there's restrooms here. I'm not going to take my camera inside of a restroom to show you the facilities and get arrested. I'm not going to do that. But you can see for yourself what type of a setup we have right next door. So yeah, see? It's not that bad of an idea. You guys hold on. And then once you've used the restroom, guess what? You just come right on back. Now, I will show you something kind of sneaky. I've never done this before. I've never done this. This is my first time ever doing this, okay? First time ever doing this. I hope I don't get in trouble. And I hope I don't get stuck. But we could create a shortcut. This is along the front side of the property. Hey, you big galoots. This is all my fence. Look how pretty the paint job looks. Now, I don't know what goes beyond my property here. Give me a moment to give these animals a bite to eat. A snack. Who wants a muffin? Anybody want a muffin? Just get over here and get a muffin, you doofus. He's like, I don't know, man. I've never had muffins by the highway. Should I trust you? Prince Willie Joe, it's me, Daddy. God, you only need one. Does anyone else want a muffin? Lord Grayson. Serenity. Calamity Jane. Hold on, y'all. Let me turn off my side-by-side. I've come to offer muffins. Are you the only one who's going to eat Daddy's muffins? Lord Grayson, come get a muffin before Willie Joe eats them all. Here. There you go. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. He needs two. He's a big guy. He's a big guy, gets two muffins. There you go. All right, that's all y'all get. Now go play. That's all you get. Now go play. Calamity Jane, Amber Rose, Jenny Lane, and Serenity, please come get a muffin. They're not. What does that tell you? They want that grass so bad. You're going to poke your eye out. You're going to poke your eye out and be worth nothing. A blind bull. Who wants a blind bull? Nobody wants a blind bull. Hey, settle down. All right, we're going to drive one out of here. So what I was saying was, I wonder if I come over here with my tractor and I mowed out that little right-of-way, which goes right to the rest stop. Huh. Guys, it goes right to the rest stop. Look, right there's the rest stop. And then you wouldn't even have to leave. You could just walk right to the rest stop. I kind of don't want to do that, though, because I don't want those people from the rest stop walking over onto my property. You know what I mean? So in saying so, I kind of don't want that to be a mowed out right away. Oh, there's my baby. Come here. I didn't see you. She's like, well, hey, hold on. You offered me a muffin. Come here, baby. Come on, Calamity. Come here, sweetie. Come on, Amber. Hurry. Poor baby. I offered her a muffin. She walks over to get it, and I drive off. That was not very nice of Daddy, was it? Here, sweet Calamity Jane. There you go, my love. You need two? Because you're a good girl. Amber, do you want a muffin, sweetie? Amber? Baby, I'm going to drive out of here. If you want it, come and get it. Why are you so special? Don't, watch out behind you. Prince Willie Joe, I done gave you a muffin. You've already had 3. You've already had 3 or 4 muffins. I don't think you need more. Amber, I'm not giving y'all any more, you big galoots. Here. Take it and run. Take it and run. Run, sweetie. Take it and run away, sweet girl. Run. Nobody else? Okay, nobody else gets muffins. That's it. All right, that's all the muffins. We're going to go on back up towards the house, okay? Can anyone tell me what time it is? Can anyone let me know what time it is? Oh, no. Okay, well, listen. My dad is about to go live. I will probably have to go ahead and let you guys go now. But let's just drive right up that driveway one last time. But look at all this parking. Look at all this parking. I mowed it yesterday. It's nice and dry. It's solid. Ain't no one gonna get stuck here. And then I'll say one last time. We're not trying to charge you a darn penny. We don't want any of your money. You don't have to come. I'll live stream the whole thing. But it's an idea. And if you're going to say, Lester, you have the dumbest ideas, I will have you know, let's not forget the Survivor Series. Who remembers back at the sanctuary when I did the Survivor Series? When I invited 4 YouTube creators to come out to the sanctuary, stay in the barn dominium, and compete in building something for the sanctuary babies. That's where you all met Crandall and Marcy. Guys, that's where you met Crandall and Marcy. There was not one of y'all who knew the Eldridge fam before that day. You met Crandall and Marcy, and many of y'all have been on their journey with them ever since. And they built us a chicken coop for Nate. You also had a chance to meet Sean at Zion Creek Farm. There was not a one of y'all ever heard of Zion Creek and all of these amazing soaps that he makes with his goats until we invited Sean over and he helped build us a goat playground. And we also invited this family, Big Family Rescue, Wes and Angie. There was not a one of y'all ever heard of Wes and Angie who do Big Family Rescue until we invited them out and they built us a raised bed garden. Wasn't there one more? Wasn't there one more family we invited out? Guys, I forgot. Didn't we invite 4 families over there? Or was it just 3? I just can't remember. So, yeah, that was one of my brainchild. That was my brainchild. And how blessed that we were able to give those guys a lot larger following in social media. Now, Sean over at Zion Creek, he cannot even make a batch of soap without selling out the same day. So don't say for a minute that it has not changed his life. And now, Eldridge fam, Crandall and Marcy, have turned their channel into a vlog where they just pretty much go and whatever they're doing with the kids, with the family, all of the adventures that they go on, don't say for a minute they ain't found themselves in a better place. So I don't keep up with all the channels, but listen, I may have some really dumb ideas, but I got some pretty good ones too. So, anywho's, well, hey, I want to thank y'all for watching. It was a beautiful morning. I'm going to go and have my coffee alone, I guess. I'll just be having my coffee alone like a loser. I'll be the loser sitting inside the RV, having coffee, me and Shadow. I'll just drink my coffee with Shadow. All right. But you guys have a fun day. We love you. We're blessed to have you. And we'll catch you guys back here on a little bit later video, huh? Happy Friday, friends. Oh, and chef kisses. Mwah! All right.